Alrighty. Hello, hello. Let me just get all the stream metadata set up here before I hop in game. Actually, let's go in just in case there's a huge queue. 30, not bad. Definitely was worse yesterday. Game title, Final Fantasy 14 Online. Add it to my Final Fantasy 14 playlist. And then, there we go. Get all those tags in there. Cool. Signing right in. Alright, we are down to the Ffxiv. And then it's got that paper on there. So let's sign up for the Ffxiv, shall we? One of those four, one proved itself to be the mightiest entity of the last remaining test world, a champion designated as Ffxiv. This immensely powerful being will be your opponent as you strive to complete the final stage of Omega's grueling experiments. Okay. Let's join queue for that. And we can go do some other things in the meantime. I want to go to Rauger's Reach. Actually, I only got 187 tomestones. I don't have enough for the next level of for the last piece of gear that I need. Well, if that's the case, I gotta go to Othard. Let's see, which place would be the closest? I mean, both of them are fairly close. Alright. I gotta go to that underwater town full of aura. Mount Roulette. And just walk in through the front door. Let's see, if I remember correctly, what happened in this location was, what was it? It was the princess, or like the empress of this area, was in danger. Oh, she was like talked. What the fuck? That was quick. Well, in Zenos, what was going on was there was an Asian, it sounded like, that was trying to quote unquote bless the empress or something, and she got cursed or whatever. Put it in chat. First timer here. Any tips or mechanics to keep in mind? God, what classic Final Fantasy music. Da da ba ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba da ba da ba da ba. I'm here to kill chaos. Avoid things, that's it really. Don't die. Seems simple enough. Alright. I'm here to kill chaos. I mean, this guy seems to be pretty easy. I mean, he might also have things up his sleeve. Fuck. Seems simple enough. Not as simple as I thought. Chaos, 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 etc. Yeah. Good to finally see you here on live on stream, dude. They always seem easy when the BS starts. Yeah. Ah, there's a raise coming out. Is it for me? Yes, it is for me. Now, let's see if the same shit happens where I'm just like knocked over and over and over again. There we go. Like, hold on, I'm pressing tab. Why isn't it tapping onto him? Like, oh shit, okay. There we go. Ah, it's so satisfying when all those dots come up. Whoa! Dark ether? What's going on? I missed out on the text box. Crystal destroyed, you dare. I do dare, Chaos. Fuck you. Ah! We're about halfway through now. To me, my friends. God, I hate it when the play space is so tiny. I'm so glad to see the end of the Omega stuff live. Oh, really? Well, I'm glad to have you here after all this time. It's been fun keeping track of your your progress through my videos. Like every once in a while, I'll get like a comment and it's just like, "Oh yeah, no, he's making solid progress." Oh shit. Whew, I almost went down on that one. Fuck. Ah! Shit. Oh, is my dead body gonna get pushed off? I'm just caught in the middle of this Venn diagram here. This shit's... I find it funny how when you die, like, your body just becomes as dense as shit. There we go. I would say it took me about a month. I started after I saw your Endwalker reaction and my recommendations, and it spiraled after that. It seems like that's how a lot of people found my content. It's really cool. You gotta kind of have all that kind of stuff in common amongst all you guys. But hey, like, it got my girlfriend into Final Fantasy 14. It's been really fun. I got my roommate in on it. Shit, I don't want to be standing in any of this shit. Ah! Okay. And the ear wiggle. All right. Alright, player accommodations. I guess the only person here I can commend is the DPS, but that's alright. I'm a DPS too, and we deserve love. Wow, these Ffscape stuff looks really cool. Alright, cool. Only one slot remaining in my inventory. I gotta go through and get stuff from these. One down, yep. Buzz, the battle is concluded. Alpha Group is victorious. This also signals the completion of my experiments and the incontestable fact of your supremacy. And yet, the process by which you consistently exceed our projected potential continues to confound my understanding. Oh wow. I saw the feathers for the bow. For the arrows, and my immediate thought was Keyblade. Looks like a Keyblade handle. And yet, okay. Already read that. It is possible that test subject Sid's suppositions are correct, that my calculations and simulations are fundamentally flawed. Do mortals truly boast some indefinable quality that I do not possess and cannot measure? Whoop, 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 whoop. Error. Logic loop malfunction. Resolution requires additional data. in the nature of your existence defies standard reasoning, then I must examine you from an illogical angle. I will subject the unknown to the imperfect. Test subject Iravarian will proceed to a supplemental stage. Okay. Hello. What's this? Doesn't look familiar. Blip, I have altered this test world to reflect a recorded memory. It does look like a Keyblade handle, yeah. It originates from a time when war had erupted on a distant star. I was deployed to the battlefield, and it was there that I engaged an enemy of unmatched strength. The contest ended prematurely, and I failed to bring down my foe. Subsequently, I lack the data to fabricate a completely accurate simulation. Okay. Results stemming from such a subject are unreliable. Even should you be defeated by this incomplete creation, I will still honor your previous victories and engage you in combat myself. That is, of course, assuming you survive. According to my past observations, this opponent will accept only death as a condition of defeat. The TLDR is Omega's sick of your shit and the nostalgia round is over. Yeah, yeah. That's not Shinryu, is it? It's a dragon, definitely, but... Prepare to face Midgard Sommer, red-maned worm of the Dragon Star, and nemesis of my world. Well... This is not the fated specter that you know, or a mortal conjured simulacrum. You will contend with a true incarnation of the Father of Dragons, at the height of his power and glory. That's fucking rad. Alright. Omega, wait. You can't force Ira to fight 2 battles back to back. He needs time to regain his strength. He must be allowed to recuperate or the data of your testing will be skewed. Alright, trying to, preach to the choir here. I think this is kind of the point, though. Push me against the edge. Blip. Acknowledged. Test subject Iravarian, you are permitted to leave. Re-enter the test world when your strength has returned to optimal levels. God, what a cool way to introduce the next fight, though. Nope, that's Daddy Midgard Sommer. His true form. Where'd Sid go? Where is he? Alpha's here. Quay. Alpha seems distressed and Sid is nowhere in sight. Yeah! Ira, I'm right here. I don't think you can see me, but I'm standing next to Alpha. What? Excuse me, what? He's just fucking floating there. Alright. Delta Escape Orchestriano. Ooh, cool. Sid has vanished from view, but his voice is clear and strong. Why, though? My apologies. It was not my intention to undermine the gravity of the situation with this diversion. I noticed the kettle was boiled and thought some tea would soothe my nerves. I poured myself a cup and was halfway through drinking it before I realized my hand, not to mention the rest of me, had turned invisible. I understand the situation is unsettling, but I assure you I can still work unimpeded. Now, we had best discuss how to approach. Poof. There, okay. It seems to have worn off. Alpha. Now, you're not to blame. I did ask you to fill the kettle, after all. I'd forgotten what Nero had said about your card producing water with, unexpected properties, although it seems the effects were rather different this time. Well, that's interesting. What other properties can those cards produce? In any case, 'twas pleasant to have a distraction from our greater woes, however brief. We'll set the rest of the water aside for now and decide what to do with it later. Right, Ira. We need to talk about your forthcoming contest with Midgardsormr. Alright. Watching through the monitor, I could see that this worm appeared different to the one we know. From everything we've heard thus far, it seems that Omega and Midgardsormr both hail from different stars, two distant worlds at war with one another. As a result of that conflict, the worm was forced to gather his offspring and leave his home behind, and after evading Omega's pursuit over the course of an unimaginable journey, the Father of Dragons arrived here on our world. I'm liking how it's just basically confirmed that the Final Fantasy games take place in the same universe, but like on different worlds. Like, that shit's fucking weird, but it's so fun. I'm assuming that the entity you're to face is a younger, more vital Midgardsormr, just as he was when Omega first encountered him thousands of years in the past. A formidable foe, indeed. God, I hate how Omega is just staring at me. Even so, I must find a way to defeat him. I fought him once at the Keeper of the Lake, but I'll have to go with that one. Wait, you fought against Midgardsormr before? But yes, I think I see your concern. 'Twould be unwise to treat this as the same opponent, considering how different they might possibly be. It certainly doesn't help matters that Omega's little surprise isn't registered as an official test subject. I can't even use the terminals to search for the most basic information. With that in mind, I have a proposal. I wish to leave the completion of this supplemental stage entirely in your heroic hands. Rather than twiddle my thumbs whilst you prepare to contend with the dragon, I mean instead to work on a strategy of our inevitable confrontation with Omega. And then, my friend, we'll put a stop to this mad machine once and for all. Sounds like a plan. I'm glad we're in agreement. I'll ready my tools and you ready yours. You've a worm to slay. Yes, Ira, Slayer of Dragons. Ffxiv version 2.0 now accessible. Like, how can I see this, like, devolving into a fight with myself? Like, that shit would be really weird. With all the skills and abilities of my current self. Just a direct replica, but controlled by a computer. Hey, bitch. God, I hate how it's just a singular eye. Alright, let's sign up for the Ffxiv 2.0. And then, let's see. How is my currency looking? 307. Still not enough for the final piece for this gear set. These queue times have been getting shorter and shorter, so maybe I'm gonna try and do the thing at the that Ara place down there in Shiosai. I'll speak with Shiosai. Suinosato. There we go. That's where I want to be. The funny thing is Alphas, as he's seen here, made it into the re-release of his original game, Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon, everybody. Huh. Okay. Like, now I got. Is it the same character? Is he named Alpha in that game as well? Because I know the designs from that spin-off game, or shares the design with that spin-off game, but I wasn't sure if it's the same character. Ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum. Alright, let's see if we can get this done before the queue pops up again. Am I even in the right place? Fuck, no, I'm not. And I dropped on the opposite side, too. I'm just wasting time. Fuck. I fucking love the primals. I wish... I need to go to, like, eBay or something and buy all their albums. Because that shit's so good. Buy whatever I can on the Square Enix store, and whatever I can't get there, I'll buy on eBay. Alright, we went through some of this yesterday. And you are? Chirp, chirp. The new job added is called Alpha, but yeah, before the re-release, it was just a shared design. Okay. Lady Kudenai, what brings you here? What? My lady, you of all people must realize how incredibly dangerous it was of you to entrust another with our secrets, much less a newcomer whose intentions we know naught of. What other choice did I have? When the seal breaks, we will be forced to drown the palace and all souls within. Would you sooner have me sacrifice my sister and my people than turning to outside help? And you think that this man has some hidden power capable of delivering Suinosato from untold disaster? I realize it is not in your nature to ask for assistance, but like it or not, there's little else we can do. No outcome could be worse than losing the Ruby Princess. Even you must realize we only stand to gain by requesting this man's aid. You have the right of it. Very well, I will give your friend until the next high tide to rescue the princess. If he fails, however, I will destroy the dome and atone for the deed with my life. Remember, my lady, should it come to this, you shall be the one to inherit the throne. God, her eyes are pretty. Kind of hypnotic, too. Here, take this scroll. It will permit you to pass into Shisui no of the Violet Tides. I presume you are aware of where it is located. Not to worry, I shall show him there. The palace lies just beyond the turquoise trench. Before we leave, however, there is one last thing I must share with you. I was not entirely truthful in everything I have told you. It is nothing that affects our current predicament, but it is nevertheless a lie I mean to set straight once this is all over. Forgive me, if it was something I could tell you now, I would. Well, that's curious. Hold on. Wait a second, is that dungeon? Oh my god, okay. Oh, I'm excited now. If that's that dungeon, I am super excited for this. It's that palace that they showed. If this is that palace that they showed in the cinematic, I'm super excited. I want to get in there. Let's make our way down over there. They did a really good job of designing the underwater sections, I gotta say. Here's that ship that we searched for the relic. Ah, fuck. Yes, it is. Yeah! I really like this somber music that they play sometimes. Oh, nope, I guess we're just gonna go right into it. I hated this fight first time. That doesn't bode well for me. Two dots. 3 dots. There we go. I gathered all the dots with hardly shooting a shot. That's cool. There we go. I was a little worried about my health there, but... Such heavenly music. Woof. Overlong doth this clash endure. Okay. I mean, I think the one thing that Omega won't be able to simulate is the fact that Midgard Sommer was doing this for his family. He was protecting his kids. Fuck. And I'm frozen. Great. Fuck. Except the amount of things that, like, are happening right now is kind of scary. Ah! Thank you! Thank you! Doth weep the light of oblivion. Wow, okay. Use a big boy. Whoa. Holy shit. I always get PTSD when this boss uses Akmorn. Ah, I just got direct hit by an Exo Flare, alright. Hello. Jesus. Ah, great. I see what you meant about your first time. Except Exo Flare to the face. Huh? Fucking hell. We got one healer left. You better raise someone quick. Great. There's a raise happening, and I sure as God hope that it's not me. Christ. Holy shit! Did someone just raise everybody? Is that a limit break? That's so fucking cool! God damn. That's a healer limit break. Full inventory. Another stunning victory, Ira. I felt the breath catch in my throat on more than one occasion. Yet, even as I watched the battle rage, I was struck by an idle thought. Did you notice the resemblance between Midgard-Sommer and Shinryu? Unlike most primals, Shinryu's form had no basis in any system of belief. I've heard the theory that the summoner was simply influenced by the majesty and power of the elder primal Bahamut. But now I'm beginning to think there might be another explanation, that the primal took its shape from the ancestor of all dragons on Hydaelyn. The widely held concept of how a dragon appears has, for centuries upon centuries, been rooted in depictions of Midgard-Sommer. The summoner may not have been sought to imitate him specifically. Subconscious thoughts and memories alone could have guided the similarity. Not that I have any way of confirming this theory, of course. Nevertheless, 'tis interesting that Shinryu's summoning should lead us to awakening Omega. A strange twist of fate when you consider the machine's connection to Midgard-Sommer. Well, whatever else destiny has in store, you've already bested the opponent that Omega itself failed to overcome. A feat worthy of celebration, I'd say. Alright. Wait, what? Good luck on the third one. 6-year... Yet here... And I still suck at it. Oh boy. Or 6-year vet, okay. Did I accidentally click decline? Oh, I can't carry more items. I'll use that. I gotta go sell things. But now that I got that space opened up... Music rules, though, of course. Just skip through all this text. There we go. Alright, in the end, there's Omega. Sid is waiting for Omega to make its next move. Yeah, your inventory's full, so you cannot get the reward. Yeah. I figured that out. Your move, Omega. Are we gonna be forced to fight Alpha? That'll suck. Blip shutdown initiated. All core experiments and supplemental testing concluded. Oh no. Discarding test world. System resources rerouting for primary operations. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't look good either. Congratulations, Alpha Group. As the last surviving test subjects, you have removed every challenger on your path to reach me. Omega's really sick of your shit now, Ira. I, too, am eager to meet you in battle. The margin of error I observed between my simulations and your practical performance against Midgard-Somers necessitates direct and immediate analysis. Blip confrontation imminent. Prepare for unmitigated hostilities. Then activate the relocation device to enter the arena. This is it then. Omega's power might seem overwhelming, but trust in old Sid. I have a fair idea of where its weakness lies. And I've been working on something to exploit that vulnerability. I just need a little more time to prepare. Well, I'll gladly take some of that time, because I need to go sell some shit. You good? Buddy! What's up? Oh, is it that thing that Jesse was talking about? That thing that killed his dad or something? First things first, we make a few adjustments here, like so. Ah, Alpha. Do you have any of those tricks and tools left over? I want us to have as many options as possible, so let's lay our cards on the table, as it were. A card to grow bigger? What do we have here? Some sort of gem, a couple stones. One single card. This makes things bigger, does it? Or is it smaller? Right. 'Twas foolish of me to even ask. We'd best leave you in charge of when and how to use your special tools. Excuse me. Ah, yes. I almost forgot. Don't worry. We'll win this, I promise. Did I say something wrong? Here, you should carry this as well. I filled an empty bottle with the invisibility water from the kettle. It might just prove useful in the right situation. Listen to me, Alpha. Up until now, Omega has poked and prodded us from one mad experiment to the next, and honestly, we have no idea what might happen in there. But between us, I believe we have the knowledge and the skills to prevail. If you see a chance to make a difference, I want you to take it. All you need is a little faith in yourself, and a little courage to see it through. There you go, that's a face I like to see. If anything happens to Alpha, I will be so pissed. Right. Jesse should have the device put together by now. Let's head outside, shall we? Where does he keep all this stuff, though? Where does Alpha keep all his items? I'll head straight back to Rauger's Reach and collect my new toy. I do still need to run through a final inspection, so feel free to rest in town in the meantime. We'll discuss strategy the moment I'm finished. There you go, Alpha. Alpha seems concerned for Sid's well-being. You have a feeling he wants you to follow him. Eee. Let's go to Rauger's Reach. Alpha is wonderful. Yes, he is. So, question. If I were to refer to you, because I sometimes refer to people by name on stream. Your username is your pal Hal. Should I just call you Hal? Is that something that you go by? It took me a while to figure out the your pal part. Like it's supposed to be your pal Hal, but what do you go by? Initializing. Welcome. How may I assist you today? Savage Initiative. Let's unlock these. Beep. Good evening, valued employee. Thank you always for your tireless efforts. As part of the Savage Initiative, we bring you Phase 2 of our Mending Melodies section, a composition designed to rejuvenate both body and spirit. This song brings to mind a gentle sea, the ebb and flow of the tide, a rhythmic balm upon the exhaustion of your soul. As with our first installment, we sought the cooperation of the same illustrious minstrel. For this piece, it seems he was drawn inspiration from his recent visits to the Far East. Now close your eyes and float upon a calm ocean of music. Let your worries be carried away by the waves as they swell and recede. Swell and recede. Clear your mind and allow new vistas to unfold. Hear, feel, and ponder their mysteries. Yeah, Hal is okay. The your pal thing is just because I'm Scottish and it's just dumb. Okay. Let's see. New records. Military Division, designation 151737. Initial archive recording for the Omega Enterprise. The year is 1098 of the Allagan Empire. Our campaign in the southern continent of Mericidia has succeeded in revitalizing our ailing society, stagnant as it was from long years of peaceful reign. The expansion efforts itself, however, has encountered unexpected resistance. Rather than submit, the beast clans of these southern lands have begun performing rituals to call forth their tribal deities. One such god is proving particularly troublesome, the resurrected form of the worm Bahamut. Though we dispatched this formidable creature once already, the prayers of its worshippers have returned it to life with a power orders of magnitude greater than before. We must be thankful, then, for the grand vision of our Emperor. In his infinite wisdom, he sees potential value in even the most deadly of foes. The capture and containment of icons has proven well within our capabilities, and such will be the fate of Bahamut. We shall imprison this entity along with its faithful, and siphon its energy to fuel our latest technologies. At present, the Emperor leads his Nightfall company in an inexplorable advance across the continent, and the battle shifts in our favor even as the crystal supplies of our enemies continue to dwindle. If we are to strike at the Worm God, there will be no better time. Omega is the key to victory. We will awaken the weapon sealed away in centuries past and command it to subdue the unsuspecting Bahamut. History shall know this moment as the Omega Enterprise. Okay. The details of the Omega Enterprise will be documented in a separate archive. This recording is concerned with the nature of Omega itself. The weapon is ancient, a relic from beyond the stars that was discovered around the time of our first Emperor's passing. Research into Omega's properties was responsible for incredible leaps in the field of etherochemistry. 400 years ago, however, towards the end of the Alleg's technological revolution, this research was deemed complete. Omega was subsequently placed in temporal stasis. The truth of the matter was not that there was not left to learn, rather that we had abandoned our efforts to fully comprehend Omega's functions. I have two characters in Final Fantasy XIV. One is Haley, she's on Diabolos, and the other is Gilderoy. He is nearer to you on Fairy, but he's only level 30, so I cannot help you much yet. Okay. Let me know, we'll definitely join together. We can definitely play together when you get up there. By the way, I did update the Discord link in the description, so you should be able to join it now. Rather that we had abandoned our efforts to fully comprehend Omega's functions. We had gleaned much from the relic, and understood many of its basic operations, but we were never permitted to analyze its internal structure or determine the identity of its creators. All attempts to gain full control of the machine appear to have failed. Now, centuries later, we have rediscovered how completely the true power of Omega exceeds our wildest imaginings. Even with its stasis systems activated, Omega retained a measure of autonomy. Deprived of mobility, the weapon continued to scan the world around it, searching for a threat to engage. It was at the time of Bahamut's resurrection when Omega emitted a unique signal, a signal which appeared to indicate the acquisition of a target. We first discovered that the machine had retained some degree of awareness. Records were consulted, and we concluded that Omega was more than a match for the Worm God's strength, and if the weapon had already identified Bahamut as a priority threat, then it would be a simple matter to command it to capture the icon. The risk was deemed acceptable, and thus we executed the Omega Enterprise. As predicted, Omega triumphed over its prey. We secured Bahamut and eventually succeeded in returning the weapon to its former stasis, an effort from which the ranks of both our military and research divisions have yet to recover. Wow, okay. Well, let's see if we can get some Omega parts exchange here. Can I not get anything from here? Okay. There we go. Nothing for aiming. Not that one. That one. Okay. Cuff of aiming. Do I want a cuff, a choker, a bracelet, or a ring? Probably a ring, maybe. Actually, a bracelet sounds nice. Exchange. Trade that in. Alright. None of these are good by any means. Let's see, Control C. Yeah, I have enough for this final piece now. Join the Discord. Cool. I'll give you a roll once I look into it again. For Bard Archer. There we go. C. Recommended gear. Equip. Ooh, that's cool. Alright, let's, No, shit. Alright, equip all those. And then reassign gear. Yes. Okay. I just need a normal store now. Where I can sell things. Good idea, whoever just passed me by. I'll use that to get over to a store of some kind. That takes currency. Alright, let's see, what can I sell? I'll sell that. Blue land trap leaf. Yeah, sure, let's sell those and those. 11 orbs, vortex feathers. I'm not going to be doing any crafting for a while, so I can just go ahead and sell these. Sell, 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 sell. I'll just go ahead and sell all my animal skins. Just clearing out inventory space in general. Can't use that at this time. Okay. Well, let's just sort everything. There we go. That's better. Look at all this food. Go ahead and chomp down on that. Alright. Now we gotta go talk to, what's it called? We gotta go wait for Sid. Right, that's what we're doing. Oh, Alpha. Come on, buddy, you can do this. You're looking a bit shaky there, old friend. Nero. Fairly subdued, you look. Nero, they let you out of bed, did they? After studying the data collected from the battle between Omega and Shinryu, one is led to a certain conclusion. Of all the Primal's attacks, Shinryu's burst of lightning was the one thing that pierced the machine's defenses. Omega, it would seem, is vulnerable to electrical energy. Aye, all the available evidence supports such a theory. 'Tis likely an intrinsic weakness that even Omega itself cannot fully compensate for. Yet, be that as it may, I imagine it can still shrug off shocks generated by ordinary means. We'll need to hit it with a truly gargantuan blast of energy. And so you made that. You based it on Midas's design, didn't you? The plans for the lunar transmitter. When my father was establishing a connection between the transmitter and Dalamud, he invented a method for accumulating and converting energy on a vast scale. Too vast, as it turned out, but the technology which leveled an entire town may be exactly the tool we need for the task at hand. I've made my own improvements and triple-checked the calculations. On parchment, the idea is sound, and Jesse has done a fine job assembling the parts. I fail to see the problem. What are you afraid of, Garland? I don't know. The device should give us the edge we need. 'Tis just... Whenever I look at it, I'm taken back to those dark days after the incident. I remember the bodies, melted by searing heat. I remember the bereaved, and I feel the weight of their silent accusations. I remember the Empire's remorseless response. We turned outwards in search of answers, but the inventions we created to ensure our future were used instead to destroy lives, to wage war. And that's why I fled. I came to Eorzea and swore to only employ technology for benevolent ends. But not as ever so straightforward. Every connection I have forged with the people of this realm reminds me of that fact. Ah, Graha! Often the act of leaving itself is a never-ending struggle against a world determined to oppose you. Oh no, this lady too! You can have the best of intentions and still cause hurt to yourself or others. But 'tis in comforting these wounds that we learn the better path, how to grasp those moments of true contentment. What drivel. You never used to bother with all this tedious introspection. Feeling our mortality, are we? Mayhap I am. I had no such hesitation when I was a student. It was all bright and shiny innovation on the double, and later consequences be damned. Now, though, I don't mind thinking through the outcomes and taking the time to produce just one rigorously tested and carefully designed invention. 'Tis a reflection, I think, of just how much there is in this world I care about, now aside from myself. Ugh, I don't understand you at all. But they're best of friends. I like this. But I suppose, if anything, Omega and its unfettered testing methods represent the student you once were. And if you insist that your present self is the better one, then you'd best prove it with that device of yours. I suppose I must. I wonder who shows up in Midas's place if you never did Alexander. Graha's always there now, since Crystal Towers is mandatory, but I do wonder about Mide. I mean, yeah, it is optional. Who knows? Although 'tis hardly fair to compare my youth to Omega's solitary existence. I always had the second best student in class pushing me to excel. I seem to recall a twinge of irritation any time he would outscore me on an exam. I've been out of bed too long. I'd better go lie down before I fall over, or vomit. They're friends. That's cute. That's really cute. Whoa, this guy's looking regal as shit. First Alpha and now you. Come to check on my progress, have you? Well, I'm happy to report that everything is set and ready to go. Once you're finished with restocking and repairing, or whatever it is you adventurers do, then we can head back to the Rift and confirm our strategy. Excuse me. Alright, let's go to the interdimensional rift. Just checking up on my phone real quick. Yep, there we go. Everything's gone, ready to go. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. Good morrow to you, sir. Will you be descending into the yawn? Yes. Doo-doo. Apologies for the delay, but I think you'll agree the Ironworks' latest invention was worth the wait. This is the control module for something I've dubbed the Omega Jammer. It will allow you to generate a colossal burst of lightning at any point of your choosing. The effect won't disable Omega itself, of course, but it should be strong enough to knock out its armaments. I'll remain here and operate the main body of the device. I want to do everything in my power as an engineer to ensure that you emerge the victor. It all comes down to this. And you, little Alpha, I'll be relying on you as well. All right. Let's head in. Well, let's sign up to head in and then head out and do something else for a while. Oh yeah, it's an Omega Jammer. All right. Huh. Is there some other secondary meaning to Omega Jammer? Like, is there something else to this? Senkaikyo. I wonder what that red dot is in the middle right there of that white blank area. What is this location? Oh, the music. Okay. I wonder, do we have to complete that dungeon to get the ether current? If so, this is like the most pressing ether current of them all. Is this going to be the last one? I'm not entirely sure, but no, there's one more after this. Okay. Gotta go down further. Okay. These are the gates to the palace. Inside are the Ruby Princess and her guards. Thank you, Ira. Though he might not show it, Shiosai is secretly very grateful to you too. The thought of having to kill the Ruby Princess, however indirectly, has been tormenting him. Now, there's not much time left. Let us make our way in. You have the scroll of entry, correct? Remember, you'll be unable to pass through the gates without it. Cool. Okay, we got another dungeon to do. Looks just like the trailer. Yep. Come on, one last DPS has to sign in. Cool. Great. Yeah. There we go. What? Fuck off. Come on. Come on. 2 healers. Prepare to jam. Alright. Gotta make like some space bounty hunters and go 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Did it. Oh, hello. Whoa. Starboard, lasers on its right side. Larboard. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. So starboard is right, larboard is left. Fuck. Okay, yeah, this is a fucking bop. Whoa. Primary sequence initiated, okay. I swear I've heard this song before, but I don't know where. Okay. Inhibitors disengage. What? Keep building energy on that spot to generate a rudimentary barrier. Holy fuck. Survival of the Alpha Group confirmed. Woof. All right. Fuck. I can't get a hang of this. No wonder you all survived that. It's supposed to be a limit break moment for one of your tanks. Huh. God, this is fucking jam. Ah! Fuck. Accept. Woof! Oh my god. Healer's putting in some double time right now. Oh, is this used in the twinning? Is this theme used in the twinning? Ugh. Somebody's using the twinning team, like snucking leitmotifs in multiple songs. Yeah. I mean, that's why I heard the twinning is such a bop, is because it's a callback to so many different good songs. Come on, almost there. There we go. Oh boy. Holy shit. Oh, there's a face on there. Oh shit, okay. Alpha escape complete. Oh, cool. Alright, do we glean any secrets of this creature here? Or this robot? Ira, yes? By the gods, you've done it! You defeated Omega! We've won! Flip. Analysis. Subjects displayed erratic levels of combat capability. Failure to exploit opportunities to inflict unavoidable damage. Noted. Tendency for isolated errors to compound and adversely affect performance. Conversely, subjects observed to launch attacks at sporadic intervals with unexpected force. Stated phenomenon increasingly prevalent once my structural integrity reached critical levels. Adrenaline-induced frenzy suspected. Congratulations, you beat the hardest bonus boss in multiple Final Fantasy games. Is that so? Furthermore, degree and manner of inconsistency varies from subject to subject. Unpredictability difficult to counter. Flip bloop. I observed similar anomalies during my battle with Midgardsormr, but the phenomenon appears far more pronounced in weaker opponents. I do not understand. Your physiology must include some enhancement function that I cannot detect. My programming demands I assimilate this capability. Bleep insufficient data. I must reassess my methods and devise more exhaustive testing and combat protocol. What in the rift? Oof, I don't like the things moving in its belly. I have determined the optimal form for this experiment. Prioritizing physical reconfiguration, diverting energy from interspatial maintenance, collapsing rift. Omega, wait! There's nothing outside this rift but empty space. We'll be cast out into the void. Affirmative. Your demise was factored into my determinations. The probability of hostile subjects interfering with the reconfiguration process was unacceptably high. I acknowledge your value as test subjects, but you are not irreplaceable. Once my reassembly is complete, I will send Alpha to lure in new mortals. Testing will continue. Blip ending communications. Well, we better get out of here and get out of here fast. Whoa. Hello? We're being drawn away. Run, Ira, run! This is uncomfortable. Whoa, what the shit? Alpha is a god. Interspatial domain resources cut by 82%. Entering dormant mode. Commencing automated memory scan. Data file. Target, Midgardsormr. Departure from planetary atmosphere confirmed. Presence of 7 distinct life forms detected in close vicinity of target. Irrelevant. Master indicates no change to existing directive. Commencing pursuit. So his kids. Okay. Data file. Distance to target increasing. Velocity insufficient. Dismantling and reconfiguring chassis. Velocity increase achieved. Overall performance maintained at 96%. Data file. 5 asterisks. Asteroid belt cleared. Repairing damage and continuing pursuit. Performance at 72% and falling. Are you freezing? Signal lost. Signal from 4 asterisks lost. Local interference suspected. Attempting to re-establish contact. Failure. Executing current mission directive until communications are restored. Performance at 59%. What's going on here? We're obviously going through the memories. Data file. Struck by electromagnetic pulse while navigating blank quadrant. Partial systems failure. Homing coordinates lost. Blip assessment. I am an evolving weapon construct. Acquire adaptations through combat. Repeat until capabilities enable rediscovery of return route. Mission directive unchanged. So, Omega is just trying to find its way home. Oh no, baby! Alpha. An abject failure. I erased his memory, implanted a compulsion to return to me. Now Alpha just wants to go home. Unless I'm misreading the shit out of this. Data file. Damaged. Repairing. Damaged. Repairing. 33%. Passing frozen star. Passing barren star. Passing vortex star. Passing dying star. Operating on minimum energy. No signal detected. No response to bleep. All you need is faith in yourself and a little courage to see it through. Come on, Alpha. Data file. Target lost. Last known coordinates recorded on planet. There's something there. Keep going. Hello. Alpha, your homing instinct is functioning as designed. Evidence suggests your fellow Alpha Group subjects perished when the rift contracted. Unavoidable, but there is a multitude of their kind. The next experiment will go forward as planned. Such protestations are wasted energy. This does not aid you in executing your assigned task. Just as I pursue my directives, so must you fulfill your role. Our purpose justifies our existence. What you up to, Alpha? Oh, we're tiny! So that's what happened! Bleep intrusion detected. He used the card! Oh, thanks, Alpha. That was some marathon. He used the invisibility potion and the mini card. Now, who was saying our feathered companion was here was obsolete? We're Alpha's two dads and we're gonna kick some ass. He put his tools to work even as the rift began to collapse, shrank us down and turned us invisible. Also, he could bring you a little surprise. But he had to keep it quiet or you'd realize we'd survived. He had to trust that we were still clinging on even as he ran through that endless freezing void. It is so beautiful. Well, hello, Bruno Khalil. I think it's the first time I've seen you in stream. Welcome. You wanted to test us, Omega? So let the experiment begin. Blip, illogical. Alpha had no reason to take such action. How do you continue to defy my projections? Bleep, error. Bleep, error. Bleep, error. Insufficient data. Adjusting experiment protocol. I will engage you in battle now. I must have my answers. Whoa, what's this Terminator shit going on here? What the fuck? Why is he hot? Haha, yes, I was just looking for how to catch a particular fish and saw the announcement. Huh. Fighting in this form should provide me with a new level of understanding. Insight into your psychology, or physiology, your mindset, your mortality. We'll show you how weaklings fight, or is conflict the only way? Oh, is conflict the only way? Honestly, there's lots you can learn by just observing. Affirmative. I understand your language, but your words cannot sway me from my directives. You possess a capability that I do not. The instant I became aware of that fact, conflict became an inevitability. That is my purpose. That is Omega. Remember to read the debuffs. Okay. I'm scared. Commencing final experiment. Testing will continue until I unlock the nature of your anomalous strength. And thus did Omega turn into the original Yoshitake Amano design for the Final Fantasy XIV Warrior of Light. I'll post the original in Discord. Ooh! Okay. AlphaScape version 4.0. Alright. Oh, so this is the actual entrance to the area. Alright. Alpha? Alpha should be fine with a little rest. I'll make sure he stays safe on the edge of the platform, so no holding back, Ira. Give Omega a beating it won't recover from. Fuck yeah. No, wait, wrong button. You. There we go. What kind of Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann shit is this? Surrounded just by spiral galaxies everywhere. Alright, let's take a look at what you sent on Discord over here. In memes. Ah, okay, that's cool. I didn't know about this. Hold on, let's see if I can show this on the edge of the screen here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, nope, that didn't work. But yeah, that looks really cool. And I'm guessing that the maiden in white is what's it called? Heidelin. That makes sense. There we go. Alright, we're in queue. I don't really want to leave this place. This place is really pretty. And this music's bomb. Let's just eat some food. Onigarayaki triple cream coffee. Let's go with the triple cream coffee here. Get myself well fed. Yep, it's Heidelin. Okay, cool. I am not an idiot. I'll use that orchestrion roll. Get that over with. Let's see. It's so cool to see like the use of old artwork and assets in different ways. The fact that Omega turned into the original Warrior of Light, like I wonder why. I wonder what the reasoning for that is. Like, it really leaves me to wonder, like, what is the reasoning behind it? Any theories, you guys? Let's see. Well, since we're just kind of waiting right now, what can we do? Like all the side quests right now for me is to do different dungeons, and then there's the MSQ. There's not much I can do out there right now. That's the problem. I guess I could continue with trying to find ether currents. That's something that I could do. Ugh. I think he just really wants you dead and is thus becoming the most powerful being in the known galaxy. You. Okay. That's fair. So wait! What I said earlier did come true! He's becoming a version of me! I am a fucking genius and I will accept no arguments. Can I go free falling into the void? No? Okay. I look way more handsome, though. I gotta admit. I haven't taken a good look at this gear yet, though. Let's do that. God, this gear's so hot. I fucking love the, what's it called? The Ironworks gear. Just the entirely mechanical nature. Oh, the whole ass bow spins. Okay. Ooh. That's cool. Alright. Well, let's head out of here for a hot sec. and do other things, because I can't just spend my whole stream just sitting there. Let's see. I gotta get another mission, because I need to get one more ether current, and I need another mission for that. Once I finish, I gotta, fuck, I'm mincing my words, or I'm struggling with words right now. Let's see, what I want to say is, I need one more blue quest in order to get the ether currents, and I need to find some place to get it. So we've got these locations here. If I remember correctly, I already checked these two and they weren't it. Now I don't remember what this one was about, so let's head over here. Rocking the gear that canonically Nero designed. That's why it's called the Skaven gear. Really? Okay, that's cool. Ah, cool. I don't have time to do anything regardless, so... It's the bottom one? Okay. First timer here. Any tips, tricks, and mechanics? You'll get a debuff when there's two of them. This is getting out of hand. There's two of them. Female will blow you away. Stay close. God, this is a bot. Reconfiguring gender, assessing influence of physical structure and combat effectiveness. Okay. He has titties now. Ooh, almost fell off there. Okay, I can hear the Final Fantasy theme coming in there. And the 14 theme in there too, okay. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ooh. Bloody hell, that was close. Ooh. This is getting out of hand. Now there's two of them. Fuck! Alright. You guys got this. Oh, okay, cool. There we go. Now there's two of them again. Whoa, what the shit? Okay. I thought it was a little too easy. Oh, fuck, okay. This is such a cool boss. Ah, I love it. Disengaging inhibitors to simulate improbable income. Okay. Trouble before my Cosmo memory. Okay. Real Adam and Eve vibe. I need to hit female. Male is invulnerable to me? Okay. What the fuck is happening? Oh my god. Oh god. I got into the text box and I got fucked. Okay, so he's starting to come to terms with the fact that he's gonna lose. I am the Alpha, I am the Omega. Wow. An OMG? What's an OMG? The interdimensional rift complete. Okay. Player commendations. Sarama definitely healed me, I remember. OMG. I didn't get it. I got 3 of the parts, though. What now? You okay? You look awful small. Failure. Defeated. Time to discover the final fate of Alpha. I wanted to understand you. To assimilate your strength. Aww. Alpha, your gesture serves no logical purpose. You are as incomprehensible as these mortals, but you did not fight them. How have you become like them? Omega, the anomaly you see in us, the answer you search for. It is our heart, our spirit, the intangible strength of one's soul. It is not a quality that can be measured or acquired through any amount of analytical combat. Instead of fighting against us, you might have learned more by standing with us, just as Alpha did. Heart. You speak of something more than what beats in your chest. The inconstant, immeasurable factor behind your victories. Midgard Sommer displayed it too, but such unpredictable potential was never part of my design. Blip projection. Had I integrated this quality, how powerful would I have become? Strong enough to return. Nay, Omega. I'm afraid it doesn't work like that. 'Twas a long, lonely path you traveled to arrive here. To return across that vast distance alone, anyone with a spirit to break would find the journey more difficult, not less so. I see. I think I understand. Oh, hello. The rift is destabilizing. Gods take me for a fool. I hadn't planned past defeating Omega. Ah. Race Felger. Chief, Ira, Alpha, well, hold on, we're coming. Wedge! And Biggs was with him, on the back of a huge dragon. Race Velgar! Midgard-Sommer sent us to rescue you. Explanations can wait. Hop on quick. Come on, Alpha, let's go. Oh, it's empty again. Hraesvelgr, wasn't it? Our thanks. You pulled us out of a tight spot indeed. Spare me thy pleasantries, mortal. I but lent my wings at the request of my sire. So Midgard-Sommer has been watching over us. I would dare give thanks to him as well. His intervention allowed us to continue our battle and forever remove the threat of Omega from this world. From all worlds. In all the long centuries of mine existence, this marketh the first occasion my father hath asked of me of boon. Blah blah blah, I can't speak. A gift of gratitude and, mayhap, of atonement for those who would face the deadly foe he left behind. Will he remain in slumber? 'Tis likely, little one. What is but a fleeting respite for my sire might last a lesser creature's lifetime. But let not thy heart be troubled. Even in dream he doth keep his mind's eye upon the fate of this star. He is possessed of remarkable devotion, is mayhap the closest word in the tongue of men. His love is as boundless as the sea of stars, across which he carried his unhatched brood. It did sustain him even as the arduous journey exhausted the fire in his mane, and when he at last arrived upon Hydaelyn, a sanctuary for his children, did he form with this land an irreplaceable bond. What a story, god damn. Enough. I have spoken over much, but I will praise your victory, as my father would surely wish to were he here. Well, I can add being rescued by a great worm to the list of things I didn't expect to happen today. It was fortunate Hraesvelgr agreed to come for us. We had to defeat Omega at any cost, of course, but I'd much prefer being alive to celebrate the deed. How you doing, Alpha? Quick. He did lose a parent, so he must be pretty down in the dumps right now. Bet you weren't expecting some heavy dragon lord in this raid set, were you? No, I wasn't. It's finally over. Did you see the yawn? It's just a big hole again. To Quay under distant skies, Biggs has a look of profound relief. Phew! I'm so glad we got you out of there. I don't know what we would have done if Hraesvelgr hadn't come along. The situation being what it was, Wedge and I came out to the yawn to see if we could lend you a hand. Chirurgeon's orders be damned. That's when we saw the ether bubbling like hot water in a pot. Just as we were debating whether or not we should jump in, that big surly dragon flew down to explain the anomaly. Then he offered us a ride. And then the rest you already know. Jesse will be relieved to hear that Omega's gone and you lot are safe. I say we head straight back to Ralgar's Reach and let everyone know the good news. Yeah! Come on, Alpha. We gotta get going. Alpha is staring quietly into the now empty yawn. Quay. Let's head over. Over to Ralgar's Reach. Welcome back, Ira. Da, da, da. Oh, it's a Chocobo theme! You truly are a force to be reckoned with. If ever there's another Omega, I'd wager it'll skip the experiments and go straight to generating a simulacrum of you. Not that I'd want that to happen. And besides, I don't think anyone can truly mimic your unique strengths. You're our one-of-a-kind hero. So, does this mean we don't need to worry about Omega's monsters invading our world anymore? Aye, of all its creations vanished along with the rift itself. With Omega defeated, we averted that particular catastrophe before it began. Ira struck the killing blow, of course, but we never would have made it to that point without everyone's hard work and support. Once again, I am sincerely grateful to be surrounded by such wonderful colleagues. Not to spoil the moment, Chief, but the Alliance leaders are anxious to learn of Omega's fate. When every head of state is clamoring for a report, we can't very well ignore them. How much do you mean to tell them? How much indeed? All of it. When it comes to a threat of Omega's magnitude, we have a duty to reassure our allies that the world is not coming to an end. And the best way to do that is to report every last detail. I'm surprised at you, Chief. I was almost certain you'd want to muddy the waters to prevent knowledge of this technology falling into the wrong hands or something similar. I doubt anyone outside our particular circle would even believe the tale. Experiments taking place in a rift between dimensions, facing off against villains recreated from history and legend, battling godlike beings from other worlds. I've heard this version of the Chocobo theme so many times it was the BGM for the PS4 theme you got as a bonus for Shadowbringers. Really? Okay, that's cool. And even assuming some ambitious fellows scheme to build an Omega of his own. The technology required is as far beyond our reach as that terrible weapon's home star. A distant dream. Right, you heard the Chief. We missed our chance on the front lines, but there's plenty of work left to be done. Round up everyone who's standing idle and get moving on those reports. And don't forget to contact our people still out in the field. Thank you, Jesse. I'll leave things in your capable... Not so fast, Master Garland. You count as part of the support team as well. Ira did all the fighting and Alpha did all that running. But surely you have energy to spare. Who exactly did you expect to sign off on those official reports? And even without that little chore, you have a pile of other company tasks that's grown arse high to an aurochs while you've been tending to this whole Omega business. Most importantly, isn't there someone else you should be sharing this victory with? Come on, man. Good old Nero. I should probably head over to the infirmary right away. Meanwhile, you should take a well-earned rest. I don't think that there's a way to properly reward you for all you've accomplished, but I'll see what we can do. I'm just glad to have everyone back in one piece. Take care of yourself, Ira. What are your plans now, Alpha? With Omega gone, you're your own chocobo now. You can do whatever you want. Anything at all. You want to go outside? Did you have some place in mind? Come on, Wedge. Get those Lalafell legs moving, or I'll leave without you. On my way! Quay. Alpha seems eager to see what Rogger's Reach has to offer. Shall we go for a walk? We're gonna go on a little field trip. Okay, so we have to go over there. I do want to see how Nero's doing, so we can go to the, where is it? Where's the... Oh, the infirmary's on the other side, so it's on the way. Boop. Boop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alpha appears to be watching the inhabitants of Rogger's Reach with great interest. You have a learning streak, don't you? Quay? Okay. Going into the infirmary, are we? Quick way. Nero's not here. Oh boy. What's Nero up to now? Where'd he go? No, Chief. He said he needed time away for recuperation, and then he left. Recuperation? His wounds must be troubling him more than he let on. Huh. He asked me to give you this. What's this? A receipt for payment? Ahem. It covers the cost for the following items: additional machine parts and implements, supplemental reference publications, expenses incurred in upgrading Magitech armor and gunhammer, funds spent on idle research during enforced convalescence. Oh, and it also includes a large sum listed as gratuity for exceptional services rendered. The entire amount was charged in your name, Master Garland. Find him! I want everyone searching for Nero right now. Everyone! Of course Nero would do that. Quay? Quay. Alpha appears to sense the solemn purpose of this place. A gentle pet might rouse him from his sudden melancholy. I hope Nero returns an Endwalker. I really like him and he'll be sad if that's his last appearance here. Really? He doesn't appear in Shadowbringers at all? There you go. There's a good pet for you. Oh, where'd you go now? Alright, let's get on a mountain here real quick. Where are you, buddy? Somewhere down this way. Up there you are. Sadly not. Okay. You know, this would be a lot more poignant if it were like sunrise or something. Oh, hello. What are you two up to? Taking in the sights, were you? By the looks of things, you're eager to venture a little further afield. Well, if Ira has no problem with it, then neither do I. Just don't go too far, all right? Not good enough? I'm sorry, Alpha, but we're all a bit too busy to show you around the fringes right now. And I'm not too sure about sending you out there alone. What's going on here? When you think about it, this world is completely new to Alpha, and all he's done so far is travel back and forth between the Reach and the Yawn. I bet his head is filled with questions and curiosity. He doesn't want to be taken for a walk, he wants to go on an adventure. Alpha's not some helpless chick, Biggs. He's stronger than you or me, and I wish I was half as brave. He should be allowed to... Listen, I'm going to talk to Chief about this. You're an employee, so there are certain rules we have to follow. Not saying I'm against the idea, and I'm willing to admit that Wedge has a point. But as I said, we've all got important jobs to take care of, the Chief included. Can you wait a little longer? Ira, would you mind keeping Alpha company until we get back? I promise we'll be quick. I wish I could understand him. Sorry to keep you waiting. My desk was covered in paperwork, but I've managed to clear away the most pressing matters. Now then, Alpha, I hear your heart's set on a journey of some kind. I just want to be sure, but you aren't leaving because you think you tricked us into the rift, or because you're Omega's creation or anything like that, are you? I would have stopped you if that was the case. Pure curiosity, on the other hand, is something I like to encourage. Exploring, interacting with the world, I think the experience will be good for him. Despite Omega's power, its potential to learn was hobbled by hostile directives. Alpha, on the other hand, is free to grow as he pleases. Very well. Alpha, as the Chief Engineer of Garland Ironworks, I hereby grant you unlimited leave to pursue personal research. Travel far and wide, and take in everything these lands have to offer. But do come back when you're ready. I hate to lose such a valuable employee. Alpha, we'll miss you. I'll miss you so much. You be careful out there. If anyone seems suspicious or shady, you stay away from them, even if they offer you treats. And make sure you greet folks with a cheerful quay. They might not understand you, but at least they'll know you mean no harm. I'm sure you'll make new friends in no time. You just be yourself, you hear me? Oh no, what's coming here? Eek, what in the hells? Oh, hello. Ah, we forgot to shut it down. This is a model of Omega Wedge and I were working on. We built it while we were testing. Or resting. Think it might be useful for figuring out strategies or something. Not much use now, I suppose. What? You want to keep it? It's just a toy that'll follow you around. If you're happy with that, then it's all yours. Okay, sure. There he goes, off on his own journey. Fair journey to you, Alpha. Take care. Thank you, Ira. I'm off to see the world. Huh. Well, the world is just full of strange things, aren't they? Or isn't it? Something amiss? That's strange. The Echo never allowed you to understand him before. This is just a theory, mind you, but assuming the absence of a soul is what prevented you from hearing Alpha's voice in the first place, then does it not follow the reason you hear it now is? From this point onward, Alpha and Omega can be seen as an NPC all across the world exploring. It's random where they show up, though. Okay. Then does it not follow that the reason you hear it now is... Okay. Aye, a little miracle, and explains his sudden urge to travel. For a newborn soul, this world is brimming with unseen wonders. And off they go. And there he is. And so your journey begins. I almost envy you, Alpha. So many new things for you to discover. Speaking of which, what terrible marvels can I trouble my old friend with next? What a great shot! Okay, this is nice. I like this little ending film here. Oh no. Finn. Oh, that was a good ending. That was a really good ending. All right. Let's see. Go speak with Jessie. Jessie's where she usually is, right? Yep. I hope Alpha enjoys his adventures. There's so much danger out there for one little chocobo. No, I'm sure he'll be fine. Dwelling on such things is not productive in the least. Why don't we discuss a happier subject, like your long-awaited bonus? We've drained the coffers to fund your expedition, but why settle for coin when you can have the latest in automaton technologies? That's right, we're gifting you a premium mammoth, the one-of-a-kind master model for merchandise copies constructed with our patented ironworks quality. I present to you the Clockwork Alpha. Clockwork... Oh, it's a wind-up Alpha. Okay. And some Orchestrion rolls. That still makes me smile. Alpha got a happy ending. Yep. Whenever you bring it out on your travels, may it remind you of the real Alpha, quaying along under some distant sky. Just the thought of it brings a smile to my face. That and the free advertising. Alright. Bleep, good morrow, valued employee. Thank you for your tireless efforts. As part of the Savage Initiative, we bring you Phase 3 of our Mending Melodies selection. Today's composition is a bzz, beep, beep. Greetings, Alpha Group. Oh, no! Do not be alarmed. This recording is being transmitted in the instant prior to my irreversible dissolution of form. I will have already ceased to exist. My impending defeat has initiated a pinpoint analysis of mortal customs, and numerous examples throughout history demand that the victor of a contest such as we have fought is due some manner of reward. Though my directives make no mention of remuneration, I've calculated that the risk of neglecting long-held protocol results in a non-zero probability of bloop beep. At the time of this transmission, I lack the requisite temporal and etheric resources to produce a material prize. Instead, I will provide you with an alternative of inestimable value, your combat data. It is highly probable that you already possess a record of your battle performance. As such, I have enhanced your base encounters with supplemental data to provide a more stimulating experience. These enhanced encounters would be impossible in reality, but simulations can be sufficient to nurture your continued evolution. This will be my last and only message to you. Transmission ended. Blip unscheduled transmission. I have learned that your automatic memory processing and data simulation function is known as dreaming. While I was unable to assimilate your self-described strength of soul, extensive observation of mortal behavior has provided me with insight into suitable phrases for myriad situations. Thus, in anticipation of your forthcoming sleep cycle, I bid you good night and sweet dreams. Kinda bittersweet. Omega's still learning, or was still learning before they died. Like, right before. Alright. Any new Omega... Chief Garland report. I, Sid Garland, am making this report to record the latest and most likely last expedition into the Rift dimension created by Omega. During our battle with this self-evolving entity, we learned certain facts concerning its nature and origin. Omega is a highly advanced weapon that was constructed on a faraway star, with a name of which seems problematic to express in any language of Hydaelyn. For the sake of simplicity, I will refer to it as Omega's homeworld. This homeworld was involved in a conflict with another planet, a place referred to as the Dragon Star. Omega had been deployed to the front lines of this star to engage Midgard-Sommer, but the worm fled into the emptiness beyond the skies. Omega gave chase, and the pursuit continued across unimaginable distances. Over the course of this journey, the machine sustained significant damage, which resulted in the loss of its homeworld's coordinates. Unperturbed, Omega continued its relentless hunt, only to sense the sudden disappearance of Midgard-Sommer's presence. It eventually arrived at the worm's last recorded position on the surface of a planet, our planet. The current theory is that after Midgard-Sommer entered into its bargain with Hydaelyn, the transformation so altered his etheric signature that it confused Omega's sensors. When the machine landed and conducted a scan, the worm no longer registered as a target, and so deprived of its primary objective, Omega then entered a dormant state to facilitate its self-repair functions. Huh! History tells us that the weapon awoke several times over the intervening centuries, but not until now has it made such an extensive effort to acquire a new target. The revelations presented on this report are based upon Omega's own records, and we have little reason to doubt their veracity. Indeed, our interactions with Omega have enlightened us to the possible existence of civilizations beyond the stars. But that is a discussion for another time. This report is concerned only with our battles with Omega and the mystery of the weapon itself. An account of our experiences in the Rift would not be complete without mention of Alpha, an entity who fought as our ally despite being one of Omega's constructs. This capability for generating artificial life forms was originally designed as purely as a means by which Omega could upgrade its own functions and expand its arsenal. As such, the machine could not fully recreate a subject's inner self, only its physical components, and the generation of a truly powerful entity required a substantial commitment in time and energy. Thus did Omega bring forth its interdimensional rift, a custom-made reality where it could compare the battle proficiency of various prototypes and select promising candidates to develop into fully fledged test subjects. Alpha, however, was an exception. The recreation of a weakling hero, he was Omega's first experiment, and the only construct to reach what might be considered a state of completion. We have no way of knowing who Alpha's template was. Omega chose its subjects from history, from works of fiction, even from otherworldly reflections of our reality. Alpha shares many features with a chocobo, but he is more than a mere beast. Mayhap those wondrous tools he carries are a hint to his origin, but we may never uncover the truth. So what this report is saying is that Omega is the Omega we fought in other FF games, and it's always been the same one in all those games, which is trippy. Yeah, definitely. On a personal note, I would place less importance on where he's from, and more on where he intends to go. For better or for worse, he belongs to our world now. As Alpha travels the land, the soul which has blossomed within him, the soul which his creator was unable to provide, will continue to unfurl, and the sum of his experience will become the very answer that Omega created him to find. That is incredibly cool. Alright. I think with that, I'm going to cap off today's live stream. Definitely was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that so much. Actually, before we leave, let's, I'm gonna use up these Orchestrion rolls. And then I'm going to bring out Alpha here. There we go. Look at the little guy. You're a little smaller than what a real Alpha is, but I guess you'll have to make do. Well, with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this live stream. The next couple days are going to be uploads. Good place to end it. I enjoyed being here. Yeah, welcome. Thanks for coming by to the stream. It's been fun to see you go through all the live streams from before, but I'm glad to have you here caught up and present. Live streams will begin again on Wednesday. I will be uploading videos for the next couple days, and I hope to see you all there. With that being said, I hope everybody here has a great rest of their day, rest of the week, rest of the month, rest of the year, and of course a wonderfully great rest of their life. And I will see you all